It's time to get it going. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And a look at the stats for Keegan Murray.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Domantas Sabonis out there with John Collins. And it's Carter in at the 1 spot. And for the Rockets, inside Smith and Şengün. Thompson out there with MP. And it's Mann in at the small forward position. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
And he gets it to go.
Well, even with the injury issues, Levine remains a great athlete.
Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. Here's MP. Houston working the ball around. Releases. And there's Şengün on the assist by MP.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Back over to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. They get it again.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Left side, Carter. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
Thompson, that's good.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Levine against Thompson. Kicks it out to Collins. No good on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to MP. Now Şengün. Back to MP. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. From deep, MP drills it from deep.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And Collins with the slam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Thompson. He's averaging about 6 points per game. MP outside from the arc. And Houston, another 3.
Yeah, having this kind of confidence as a shooter will really do wonders for MP in the locker room.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Harris is checked in for Houston. Van Vliet comes in for MP. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. Number 1, Houston.
Well, look, they've been great.
Getting ready for the Rockets. Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Achua comes in for Smith. Shepard, he's checked in for Mann. And MP subbed in for Van Vliet. Pass to Shepard. Here's Achua. Back to Harris. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, I like seeing Harris be aggressive inside. He's more than capable of making you pay from there.
We've got Tobias Harris. MP is out there with Shepard. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Achua in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 4. All right, let's quickly check in with Shams Charania. We're just hearing he has some news. Action going on in the Eastern Conference, Shams.
Thank you, B.A. With the trade deadline nearing, the front office of the Celtics has announced their latest move. They went after Draymond Green because they want an enforcer. They're banking that he can come in, get into opponents' heads, both with his words and his physical play, but he's going to make them a much more difficult team to beat. He's a championship veteran player.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Suns played some superb basketball. He contributed 31 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He seemed to be everywhere out there, doing whatever he could to help his team. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
DeRozan against MP. Şengün, a screen on Smith. The 3, here's Harris. And Houston, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
DeRozan outside. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
MP, that one's good.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Sabonis. A minute 39 left in the first half. DeRozan with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Murray, no good. And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Shepherd. Inside. Here's MP. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Tobias Harris, and it's man in for Shepherd. The Kings making a switch here. On defense, Houston. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Carter on the wing, covered by MP. Outside for Levine. Oh, the long-range prowess of Levine.
Well, Levine is a volume three-point shooter for a reason. More often than not, he's going to make that.
Here's MP. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside Levine. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Levine with it. 23 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Collins. There's the 3. And the Kings with another 3.
Well, when you're not right up on Collins, he senses that, and he can make you pay off the catch.
Here's Mann. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's the Houston Rockets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA.
Anytime you can add a player like Draymond Green, you do it. He's a unique individual in every way, and he's a stone-cold winner.
And he'll be vocal. He'll get up in guys' faces. You need guys like that.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Kings.
They've done some.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Taking a look at the Kings. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. John Collins out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Carter in at the 1. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Kings trail by 10. Carter inside. MP's there. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Collins, no good.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Back to Smith. Pass to MP. Lets it go from deep. And Houston, another 3.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Smith passes to man. From deep, MP. Again, MP missing. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Kings. They trail by 11. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. And another miss by Sacramento. The Rockets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought in to helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Guys, back to you.
They are plenty talented. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. DeRozan outside. Collins. Count that bucket. Collins has got 7 points.
Yeah, John Collins has a rangy build, so he has multiple ways to get points inside.
From deep, MP. MP buries the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
On the attack, Carter laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Carter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Harris is checked in, and we are so close to seeing the final list of dunk contest participants. And you know, anyone who might compete in this is so pumped.
Who wouldn't be? I mean, if you're on that list, you have to start practicing, working with teammates to create new and different dunks.
You look at Thompson as the top vote getter, a good bet to be in this year's dunk contest.
And with his hops, he might be the favorite in the contest. Everyone wants to see him compete.
And we should have our final list of competitors in the coming days. So we'll share that with you as soon as we have it.
No matter what that final list looks like, safe to say, this dunk contest is going to be one for the books. And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
DeRozan outside. Back to Levine from outside the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Harris outside. MP outside. Pass to Thompson. Houston needs to get off a shot. Here's MP. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
The Rockets lead by 12. Down low. Here's Harris. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And 11 points for Tobias Harris.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
DeRozan passes to Levine. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's MP from outside. Drains the triple. MP's got 16 points here in the second half. And so it's MP making things happen for the Houston Rockets. And he's hit 8 3-pointers. Strong shooting performance in this one. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Van Vliet and Shepard, they're the guards. Tobias Harris out there with Achua. And it's Şengün in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Harris misses. Kings trail by 14. To the paint. Here's Walsh. Good D by Harris. And the Rockets shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Van Vliet misses. Here's Walsh. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Walsh. Here's Clifford from deep. The shot misses. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Shepard. Harris outside. Nails it from 3. And the Rockets lead by 17.
Terrific at cashing in off the catch. Harris wants those passes to come his way.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Man, he's checked in for Achua. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis comes in for Valanciunas. And Reed is subbed in for Walsh. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. To the inside. And there's Sabonis. That one's good. On the assist by DeRozan. DeRozan's got his 5th assist in this one. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
To the middle. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Sees his man. Threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Now Şengün. From 7. Oh, it drops in.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Outside Murray. Here's DeRozan. Van Vliet there for the rebound. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. A 17-point lead, their biggest. The 3 is off. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's DeRozan. Outside Murray. Shoots a 3. Harris there for the rebound. The Rockets lead by 17. Fans lead on the wing. Defended by DeRozan. Harris up top. Clock at 6. Şengün, a screen on DeRozan. Now Şengün. Oh, no good.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Rockets.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Sabonis against Şengün. They still need this. The Rockets pull it in. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Harris. And here's Shepherd for 3. Can't get it to drop. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.